Very good, folks. Let's talk about Adobe here. An operation in a downtrend, meaning where it was possible to profit from the decline of this stock, okay? Basically, Adobe gave a very clear bearish signal in the week of December 9th, after it had been moving in a rather poor, quite complex sideways pattern, right? This movement indicated that the company had the potential for a decline, okay, of about 28%. Obviously, when we analyze these 28%, it doesn't mean it will reach that point. It suggests there is potential to go that far. If it reaches 5, 6, 10%, that's already a good profit, and we keep monitoring. So we work more or less in this way. Before I explain what happened in this operation, I ask you to subscribe to our page. Why? Because this video is a commentary on operations that is part of our trading journal, of our club, and we are here, making them openly available to you, as a way for you to understand what we do on a day-to-day basis. So at this moment, our Trend Club presented a potential drop in Adobe, and we showed it to our subscribers, okay? Basically, folks, this movement here had two ways for us to take advantage of it. Either the first, selling a stock at $465, yes. Selling, we will sell to buy back. The stock is falling and we will profit from this drop, okay? Basically, it's like having a store. A person wants to buy a certain product, you say, pay me. That in 2 months I will deliver this product to you. Then you go to the supplier, buy it cheaper, deliver it to this person, and keep the profit for yourself. It's exactly the same thing. Look, I'm selling Adobe. People will buy from me, and in a few weeks I will go to the market, repurchase, and deliver it to this person. The logic is exactly the same, okay? So here we have Adobe working in this downward movement, right? Basically, here we have this possibility, as I mentioned, of $465 or an option that had liquidity for March. See, we were in December and we could negotiate this option until March 21st, okay? So it's a contract that lasts until March 21st. We will be able to negotiate and profit from it. And I took the opportunity to enter the option, okay? Since it was $21.25, the minimum invested here was $2,125, okay? This was the minimum that was invested, an option contract with 100 options. What happened? In the week of the 16th, the stock fell by 3%. Then it remained steady in the week of the 23rd. In the week of the 30th, it fell another 3%, and in the week of January 6th, it dropped even further. And then it presented a huge opportunity here. The options that were worth $21.25 are now worth $47.88. Basically, folks, all this movement, quite expressive, makes us profit more than 100%, right? However, we never know how far it will go, so it reached 47. What did I do? I secured it at 42.50. What is that? It's a profit of exactly 100% of the invested amount. So I invested $2,125. It made a very powerful move, went up to 47. But I said, look, if it goes back to 42.50, I'll exit the operation. So I take this guarantee here, and if it keeps falling, I'll keep adjusting this gain margin. So it turns out that in the week of the 13th, it went back. And yes, I made a profit here of $21.25. And that was there and it was times 100. We have here $2,125 in profit, okay? Basically, this is a movement that we have. 2,125 was invested and 2,125 was profited. The big question is that it was 100% cool, very nice, right? However, what matters is how much this represents of everything I have. Everything I have is 100,000 reais. Divided by 225, we have here 2.12% profit on the whole in a single month. This is the power of this operation. So out of $100,000, I only used 2,125. And from those 2,125, he gave me another 2,125 in profit, and that represents 2% of everything, of my 100,000. To achieve this, I only used 2,000. What a wonder, my friends. This is the power of options in the American market. So when we look at 2.12%, it might seem small, but I always like to bring to you here the value of this in the long run. Not to show a false promise, but so that you appreciate the power this operation holds. Basically, my friends, when we talk per month, when we say that this operation lasted a month, if we could hypothetically carry out such an operation every month for 10 years, we would have our $100,000 transformed into $1,231,239,000. This is the power that this operation brings us in terms of enrichment. Basically, this entire month's movement by investing just $2,000 has the power of this multiplication. And what about the other $98,000, Gustavo? Leave it idle or explore other opportunities. You don't need to invest much, you put in a little, manage this little will multiply, and we will continue our way of using the market to make short, medium, and long-term operations with the vision of multiplying our capital. Got it? May God be with you all, folks. Take care. I hope this video was very clear for you. Goodbye, goodbye.